I just wanted to pop on really quick. I was thinking about my clients and how amazing it feels when they have breakthroughs and things like that. So I just wanted to pop on and tell you a couple quick stories. I hope you're all having a great Friday. Hope you're gonna have a great weekend. It's been a wild week, so hopefully you do something fun this weekend. But anyways, I was just thinking about, I just did an interview and I was thinking about some of my clients and the amazing results that some of them have had, many of them have had, but a couple in particular. I had one who came to my retreat last year, and she signed up to be a client with me for the year, and she was very, very, very fearful of being seen, of showing up on social media in her business. She's transitioning into kind of a new arena in her business. And she had written a chapter in a book, and she was going to be doing some speaking, which she had never done before, and she was super terrified. She had a lot of old childhood wounds around being seen, and so she was just like really, really, really afraid of putting herself out there. And I did a couple sessions with her around that. In particular, I have some really powerful processes that I can use with people that actually go deep into the subconscious mind and can clear old stuff out, can shift identities and energy and all sorts of different really cool things that really dive deep and get rid of old stuff on a very deep subconscious level. So that's what I did with her. I took her through a process to shift her on the subconscious level. And at the beginning of the session, she was really terrified about this speaking and being seen. And I love all things subconscious. Yes, Stephanie, I know, me too. So she was feeling really, really terrified of being seen and the prospect of starting to be interviewed because she had this chapter in a book and all these different things. And so at the beginning of the session, she was just like really contracted and fearful. And as we went through the session and I took her through this really deep dive process, she started opening up more. She started feeling a little bit more comfortable with the idea of being seen and doing interviews. And she, by the end of the session, she got to this place right in the middle where it was like she had these big walls up. And she said, well, I'm starting to see a little bit of a crack through these walls. I'm starting to see a little bit of light filtering through. And by the end of the session, she came to this place where she was imagining herself in this big, beautiful garden with lots of light, and she was spreading her own light in the world, and she felt safe doing that, versus at the beginning where she was like, I can't even imagine the thought of doing that without being completely terrified. And at the end, she was like, oh my gosh, I'm in this beautiful garden and I am shining my light so brightly and I'm sharing it with the world. And she felt so good about it. And the next day, so this day before we had our session, she said, you know, I just got this request for an interview and I'm completely freaking out. So then the next day after we did our session, she texted me and she said, hey, guess what? I just got another request for another interview and I'm not terrified at all. I'm actually really excited. So just within 24 hours, just with our one little process that we did, she went from being absolutely terrified, wanting to run and hide from doing interviews, to being super excited. And she's done interviews now. She's writing her own book. She's doing all these things. She's shifting into a different part of her business. She's creating new things and she's totally thriving. So that was her. And then I did another session with a woman a few weeks ago, and she was very contracted and fearful too. She wasn't feeling very hopeful about being to open up in her life and different things. And I took her through another real deep dive subconscious process. And by the end, she felt so much better. She was so much more open and light and hopeful. And she said to me, wow, this one session would have taken me at least months in therapy to get to, because I was able to go really deep into the subconscious with her right away and get past those conscious barriers. So anyways, I just love when women tell me that, when I get to work with people and get to shift their energy and shift them into more excitement out of fear, and change their beliefs and get them to just really open up and shine. So, I mean, that's pretty amazing to have, and I'm not saying this to toot my horn, I'm so excited, and I just love what I do. So to have someone tell me that one session with me would have taken months in therapy just really makes me feel really good. So I just wanted to share that with you all, and to let you know that I do have these special processes too. I didn't create them, I got certified in them. So not only do I have the coaching certification, but I have these extra certifications too, to do these deep subconscious processes as well, to help break you through, break you out of your shell, breakthroughs, and really get you moving. So anyways, I just wanted to jump on and share with you today, and I wish you a really great weekend also, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your night. All right, everyone, I will talk to you soon. Mwah.